Yeah.
I think we're live. We got one viewer.
It looks like it. All the technical
Somebody,
difficulties we usually have, so that's surprising.
yeah. Every time there's something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you tuning in, this is a live stream that we're doing, and it's about 25. It's gonna be about 25 minutes. So I actually have a timer here, so we'll keep it brief. We'll keep it brief,
Have to be
but
timers involved, or it's going to be all over the place. So we'll take
yeah.
it.
But I think we're both low on sleep today, so we'll.
Survive low on sleep. It's all
I
caffeine dosages. The amount of sleep is already negative. We don't even count that. It's just if there's been
Yeah,
enough caffeine to
I
offset it.
haven't had any coffee today. Actually, zero, unfortunately, which is really annoying for me.
You just
Uh,
broke me with that. I couldn't. It
I
was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock,
yeah, I
four
had to
o'clock
run out.
there.
I had to run out the door. So I just got
Mm.
back and I've been running nonstop. I had to make the thumbnail and get all this good stuff.
That's when you have to
Uh,
do the DoorDash, man.
yeah,
Coffee come to you.
I
See,
mean,
I
I
ain't
have
even got time for an espresso. What do you mean push buttons and order coffee?
yeah, I have a super automatic, which makes like okay coffee.
Oh, nice.
It's it's not as good as going to real place.
Never
Rick
is.
said, big fan of both you guys. Hey Rick, thanks for the
Welcome to the
support.
party, Rick. Appreciate you being here.
We appreciate it. We are going to be doing a giveaway of two individual custom pairs of sunglasses. So basically, what we did is I supplied the frames, I did the easy work, and then Matt did the hard work and custom cut lenses for the frames. And for those of you who are unaware, he actually has a service on his website where basically any frame you just send to him and say what lens you want, and the prices are actually pretty good. Like the cheapest is like what, 65?
Yep. Single solid color start around 65.
Yeah, like plano lenses 65.
Mhm.
Obviously do your custom RX as well. And then yeah, you get polarized, you're getting a little bit closer to $100 or somewhere around there.
Yep.
So if you have a pair of frames that are really, trash, the lenses are trashed and the frames are good, you might want to add some life into it by sending them over to them.
Oh, yeah. We do it all day long. Restore the frames, even. So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
take care
true.
of it.
That's true. That'll cost you a little bit extra though, right? You're
Yep.
not gonna
Always.
a little bit of extra touch up
It
work.
depends on how it comes in and how I'm feeling that day. Some of them are just like, screw it. This needs a polish.
You just touch up anyways.
Yeah, I get bored. If it's slower and I'm bored and down here waiting on the lenses to cut, there's something to do. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that doesn't
We'll give them a
happen often
polish.
though, right? The
No,
boredom doesn't.
these days especially.
Yeah, but yeah, I have a lot of people who are always like, where do I get, replacement Ray-Ban lenses? 'Cause I made different videos how to replace the lenses or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you don't even have to worry about it. Just just hit up Matt, and then you get a custom like 101 pair of frames or pair of
Yep.
sunglasses or whatever. Like, how cool is that? And phew, for $65 to 100, that's insane. That's so cheap.
Mhm.
Um, and
Got
then
one here handy
they'll,
actually.
they'll be good as new the lenses as far as that goes.
Just did a set today because someone sent me a whole new frame, a Warby Parker frame. In fact, we're not going to mention
Oh,
that again.
one of my
But
favorite brands.
yeah,
Do you
it's
know?
actually funny.
I've never seen a Warby Parker look that good though. I'm not gonna lie.
I right, and actually, I gave it a touch up polish too. So it really, I mean, it has no business looking like it looks,
Yeah,
but
that
it's
looks that
actually pretty
looks.
phenomenal.
I think that's a better polish than from the factory. Honestly, I'm not gonna. That's not bad at all.
No, it's sharp. That's one that surprised me. I was like, huh, these actually can look pretty good.
So I'll show mine and then you'll show yours. All right.
What are we talking
So
about again?
yeah, what are we talking about? All right, so here is the pair that you're going to win if you enter on my video. So after this live stream is uploaded, I'm gonna upload this live stream, the whole thing, on my YouTube page. If it doesn't already show up there, then you're just gonna leave a comment, and one comment per person, with your IG name. That way we can actually contact you. Before you didn't need to do that, but now there's no way to go to your channel and then contact you from there. So we have to have some I don't want to tell you to put your email on there because you're gonna get spam or something. So that's why IG, that's what works best for us, I think. That way. But these are absolutely beautiful. So these were just like demo lenses in them originally. These are the Mr. Light Cooper, Japanese acetate with titanium inserts. And then the lenses here are, what are these, olive gradient? Is that what it was?
Emerald gradient.
Emerald
Yep.
gradient lenses. And these really pop. These just look insane. Like, this is a better colorway than, I won't say it, but this is a better colorway than I've seen a lot of a lot of other sunglasses have. Like, this should be a colorway that is from the factory legitimately. And yeah, this is a one of one. There's none out there. Now, technically, you could buy a pair of these probably from my website, and then you could hit him up and then get another one. So if he allows it, he might not allow it. You have to you have to see what happens.
Got to do some sweet talking for that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that Ferrari situation where you gotta buy a couple pairs before you can really get what you want, right?
That's right.
So yeah, these honestly are killer. This is the pair that I liked better out of the two, even though I don't know, yours is pretty cool as well. But it's just perfect, really. Just
I had
like
a hard time giving that one up to you to actually try on, but you
yeah,
convinced me with you had to see it. All right, it's fine.
yeah, yeah. It looks great, especially if you put it, like towards like a white background, or if you're wearing these in natural
Oh yeah.
light. Right now, I'm in my office. You got a little bit of sun coming in, but nothing too crazy. You're not gonna really get a good idea of how much these are gonna pop when on
Oh yeah, it's
face. But
beautiful, and you have it on your website with actual photos where you can see better too, right?
yes, I do. So these are both these two pairs are not available for purchase, but they're going to be on my website and on Matt's website. So Shade Review Store and That Glasses Guy
Dot
dot
shop.
shop. Dot shop. I knew it wasn't .com. I had to dot shop. And I mean, you guys already probably know, right? So and then he's gonna have a listing to his pair, which he's about to show you in just 1 second. And if you want to just get high quality photos of exactly what you will be winning, so they're not available for sale. They're on the website though, so you can see what you're buying, if that makes, or sorry, if you can see what you're getting, not buying.
Someone's gonna send an offer, be like, "Dude, I have to have it. I don't care."
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Sorry. Can it be done in prescription? He can make anything prescription, obviously.
Yep.
Basically anything. So our giveaway is not for RX. He already cut the Plano lenses, so we're just shipping out the Plano custom lens colorways. But if you really want to, before he ships it out, you can give him a call or give him a text or whatever. Email him. He can get you a quote for RX lenses.
Yep. Absolutely.
And he'll figure out what to do with the Plano ones. He'll send them to me. We'll figure out something there. But yeah, anything, any frame he can do in RX. So that's not a big deal for him. For me, I can't do that. I don't have I got a Dremel.
Close enough. You just have to work at it a little longer. It'll be fine.
I actually knew a guy in an old Oakley Facebook Messenger who literally would cut different lenses for like Oakley lenses like by hand. So we don't recommend that.
That's a level of skill that a lot of people don't have. I've seen it done on video, but man,
you've seen it done as well.
Yep.
I would never in a million years think about doing that, but we don't recommend it. You can destroy $1,000 or not $1,000, $100, $80 pair of lenses in a second if you mess up. So
yeah, it's funny. I actually had one guy fairly recently, a couple months ago, ordered a pair of the lenses on the website where we put them in the frame, and he emailed me after. I was like, "Hey, when will that ship?" I was like, "Well, you got to send your frame in first." He was like, "No, I just want the lenses." I was like, "You just want the lenses? It's like a 75mm circle, man." He's like, "Yeah, I'll get them in it." I'm like, all right,
you're
easiest pair of sunglass lenses I've ever saw.
No way.
Good job, man.
Yeah. So yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, it's like it's a chunk. It's like a hunk of lens. It's.
Get this guy right here.
Yeah,
that's how they start out.
It takes some work to get done.
It's a big change to get to something like that.
Did he ever send you an email saying he was successful?
No, I never saw the finished product. So
yeah, I don't.
My faith level is low on it.
Maybe his brother was an optician or something, and he really liked the lens.
Maybe. But
Maybe.
it was like a brown gradient. It's, it's nothing that special. I don't know.
Yeah, that's nothing too
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Um, Now you also have mineral glass, like all glass lenses as well, right? That you can
We
put in
do. We're
most
so
frames.
limited on colors, though, is the problem with those. They're all polar backside AR, old school Barberini glass. Um, the
Yes,
problem with
not
those
as
is,
fun, not as fun,
yeah, it's
but
only gray and brown.
a lot of my audience loves glass lenses, and I do
Yeah.
too. So some people are like diehard glass lenses, but yeah, if you want glass lenses, he can hook you up with that. All right, so let's take a look at the pair that's available for free with this giveaway. That's gonna be on his website.
Yeah, I didn't get the fun one. As we discussed, Tyler already took the really good one over there. But this is the Cooper C in the matte black colorway. Same with the titanium rim insert on this one. And of course, the beautiful details that Waite is known for. Of course, that little bit of spring hinge built in there. But we put our chocolate punch against the rest of the frame. So just gives it a nice little extra something there. Mine shows up much better on the camera here, of course, with the strong lighting from the front and the white background. Get a nice dark gradient, a little bit of pop to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
super clean,
those are
easy setup.
gorgeous as well. And again, you're just not seeing, a lot of eyewear brands have colors like these two that we have on today's video.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
They do. They're very clean, which is not a bad thing, but they're all kind of like grays and browns, and occasionally you'll see a green in there, but they don't really coordinate them to the frames and the choices. Even Maui, I go in and pick different lenses for what we stock in the store, so
really? So,
it's a problem. Yeah,
really? So people just come in from this, from the street, from the store, the mall, or whatever, and then they just see a custom pair basically just sitting there.
yeah, and it's funny they don't even
That's
realize
cool.
it because the Maui Gym website. I don't know how many people have played around it recently, but they've changed it around to where you can't even see which lens material or which gradients are on the chassis anymore. So when we go in and actually order for the store, we have access to a full build catalog basically where we can pick the frame, the lens color, the lens material, and whether it's the single gradient or the double gradient mirrors. So we get to have a lot more fun with it. I enjoy it.
Oh wow, that
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I know on their website you could play around with it a little bit, but I didn't know you could,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll
do
have
what
to.
what you're
That's a
saying.
good video idea. I should go in one day and mess around with the wholesale site. They might kill me for that one. If that
Yeah.
violates something, they're like, look at all these options we have that you don't. Come see
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Give us a call, right? I don't know. I feel like they'd be moving some product, right? The more people know, the better.
Yeah, yeah. All wins for everyone at that point.
Yeah, it's probably just the logistical, more complicated for them to be able to do that service for everybody, right? When the vast
Uh,
majority of people don't know too much what they're doing.
That's true, and yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. You get the really bad request, and it's like, I don't actually want to make
Yeah, I'm
that.
not gonna put my name on that one. I've seen some really bad. So Ray-Ban has a thing where you can customize. It's called Ray-Ban only. No, I don't know what it's called, but it's called. Did they cut? What's it called? It's Ray-Ban you customization basically, right? And you can
Yeah.
customize everything. And so be like, check out the new ones, and they don't look good. It's not. I mean, if you like it, you like it, but I'm just not good. Some people don't have an eye. You know.
Yeah, that's no doubt. And the vision for what the end product is, you get these people that are like, "Oh, it looks great when I put it together on the website," and you get it in, and it's like, "Oh,
Right. Yeah. If you
oh,
don't know if you don't know what the lens looks like or the temple tips or whatever, if you
yep,
don't know what that color looks like in real life, then you're behind the eight ball right
oh
off the
yeah."
rip.
The computer generations are not going to give you the real world. They get people all the time like, "I'm gonna do a virtual trial on where it just puts the frame on my face." I'm like, "It's not even close, guys. It's like all they have no reference for the sizing of it for it to actually be right now where it's going to sit on the face. You can kind of get some idea, but it ain't going to help you."
Yeah. Let's see. Rick asked, "What's my?" And sorry, no. A. The person's name is A. Said, "What is the best Ray-Ban Aviator color?" Um, I like a good brown gradient on a gold Arista frame. That's kind of my like from the factory. I have a folding pair that I really do like as well. Non-polarized with the glass lenses. That's my favorite probably for the Aviator. Also the G15 is classic, right? Like
Well, you knew I was about to come out with one and just be there. You go,
oh
the
yeah,
old school.
he had on standby there.
It was. I got lucky on that one.
I mean, my
That one actually
favorite.
lives down here on my desk. So
Okay, my favorite is not in hand reach, but my
oh
favorite is actually the vintage. It's going to be the Chromax lenses.
yeah,
With the
those are
little
good too.
lightning bolt on them. Those are sick. So I guess that's technically my favorite, but my modern Luxottica one is just gonna be the brown gradient, non-polarized. Someone said I asked you about TBD eyewear in the comments. Hope you answer my question. I didn't see it. Oh, he answered. He asked me a question on the video.
Mm.
So I don't. If you ask it here, maybe I can answer it, but I can't go back and watch the video and see what you commented
You
on the
know, that's
video.
a funny thing. I don't know if you've noticed this lately, but I don't get the notifications like I used to when people comment. Now I have to go into the app and actually go through, and it's like I've missed
Oh
so
yeah,
many
and then
comments the last few weeks.
then they remove half of them from your
Yeah.
to be able to easily respond to them because they think that they're spam and
Yep.
yeah, I have a hard time. And then if you respond to one, it marks it as like reply to, and then it won't pop back up.
Yeah.
So
You
if
can't
they
find
were
where you were at.
so right, so if they respond to you again, you just it just goes out in cyberspace unless you actually pull up the video on your computer or on your
Yep.
phone with the account that you want to reply with, and then it's gonna be there. Maybe.
If you're lucky.
If you're
You gotta
lucky.
hop on one leg, turn around 3 times, like throw some salt over your shoulder, all the Halloween things to get it right.
Yeah, exactly. So we love YouTube, but sometimes they what they do is a little bit confusing,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Gets us every time, too.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what else we got here. So yeah, for those of you who are just joining right now, we'll do one more recap, I guess, because we got a couple minutes left. We are giving away two separate custom 101 sunglasses here. So here's the one that you're gonna enter. It's called Cooper S in olive, and then olive frame, and then the color is emerald gradient. And that glasses guy Matt actually custom cut these lenses and put them in here and supplied them for the giveaway. And then your pair is
Yeah, so I have the matte black of the same Cooper S with our chocolate dipped cherry lenses. It gives you a nice little gradation to it, so you get that darker rose at the top and a little pop of it down at the bottom edges. But super clean and nice fun look.
yeah, both really cool, 101. And that's what's so cool about using your services. You're like literally for a good price, you're making any pair a 101 relatively, there's a million frames out there and not a million there's not a million frames that have these lenses in them, I should say, right? Like
Yeah, and we've got like I think the last time I counted was like 67 different lens options on the site that you just pick. It's fun.
right. Yeah,
So,
that's crazy. Right. So,
it's not four like everybody else.
right. So if you pick one of these, and yeah, you can go on the website and check them all out. There's this massive list. It's almost like a 2 pages wide if you're on an iPhone, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and
It's
has pictures
ridiculous.
and colors of them as well. And yeah, if you want these in any pair of frames, basically, you can pop them in there. You'll cut them and cut them and pop them in there. And yeah, it makes anything look really, really, really unique right off the rip. So honestly, a thing that a lot of people probably are sleeping on is they probably should go over to like the eyeglass section of a lot of different websites, get something for a cheaper price, right? And then send them over to you and have custom lenses put in them. And they're probably gonna be higher quality than the lenses that were in them originally.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the demo lenses out there are pretty awful today. It's funny. I just had a set because we're doing a lot more stock work for a couple factories, and they, I requested a brown demo and a gray demo, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we have the gradients for those. No big deal. We'll send them to you." I was like, "Cool. I use you for some other lenses. We'll see what it looks like." It's the worst gradients I have ever seen in my life. It was like a
Gradients in
three
in the
year old
demo.
picked these. Yeah, it was awful. It was like wavy at the bottom and like a harsh cut. And it was terrible.
I
Like,
was I was adjusting a pair of glasses that I got new because they're a little crooked, right? You order from these brands and you gotta straighten them out a little bit, right?
yeah.
So I had it on the Hilco frame warmer here or whatever. Pop it down, turn it up. The temperature was a little bit too high. I got a little distracted. I'm not gonna lie. The demo lens melted.
Oh
It was
shit.
it was that bad quality. I mean, acetate frames are fine. Like I obviously I should have been watching it a little bit better, right, and make my adjustments, not just popping it and then getting
It's
distracted. But
bad when you melt the lens and not the frame. I can't say I've ever done that one.
yeah, I know you're like I'm not dumb enough to melt anything, but
Oh no! Oh, I will never say that. I have absolutely warped an acetate frame into unusable in the warmer, but that was a bad day.
yeah,
Yeah.
distractions happen, right? You just pop it on there, and
Oh yeah.
do you have Hilco as well?
I don't
Or
even know what I have actually. I got one where I could actually integrate it into the table, so I was able to take it all
oh,
apart and make it
that's
flow a little bit
nice.
differently, so it's nice and flush and out of the way.
That's nice. Yeah, I got the Hilco one where you just place it on there and it makes straightening them out super easy. Basically,
Yeah.
anybody could do it.
Hilco one's a classic. That's the one with like the looks like two mountains come together in a valley in the middle
Yes.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
those are good.
yeah, yeah. I guess people are probably like wondering, like, what in the world does this look like? There you go. There you go. For those of you wondering what a frame warmer looks like, a good quality frame warmer, that's what it looks like. Don't.
Yeah, those guys are not cheap. The Hilco one, I think they're like 700, 800, something like that.
Yeah, I think I finally broke down. I've had the Chinese ones, right, from different optical
Hmm.
price stores or whatever for a while. Well, and then 2 years ago, I bought this thing, and I am like, I should have bought this thing
Oh yeah.
years ago because it's just the temperature controls perfect.
Oh, it's phenomenal. If you're adjusting multiple pairs, it will hold it like a lot. It's like the difference in just a regular hair dryer and a Dyson one. That's that control over the temperature is so much better.
Yeah, people are probably like, what are they talking about?
Like we forgot all about sunglasses, y'all. It's in the hair dryers now. We're a
Yeah,
whole new channel.
we're talking about Dysons. Got to use the cold air option on the Dyson to set
That's right.
to set it.
With a cold shot to set the style. It's fun.
Yes. All right. Let's see. We got question was about the color of the pair on their website and the photos taken artificial light. So lighter in terms of color of the sunglasses, not the lenses. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a slight disconnect between photos online of something and then
Mhm.
what the real world looks like.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle. Once you get out into real sunlight, it's not like in here in the artificial, relatively dim lighting, but it's definitely not going to look like the photos where it's just an insane amount of light in a white box. You get some beautiful detail to it, but in the sun, it's going to be a little bit more transient. You're still going to get, especially in his pair, that green pair has got some nice striation to it that really doesn't show up on camera and okay in the stock photos, but it's really one to appreciate in the real world. This one's a little bit more realistic of how it's going to look out in the real world, just because the matte black, it's going to have kind of that same sheen to it. But the lens itself is relatively just that kind of a medium rose. It's really easy to judge, I think at least.
So what's like the outlook through those? What's kind of what are we looking at with like?
So that one, if anybody's worn a Maui Jim Rose before, it's very similar to that. It's a little
Okay,
bit darker and a little bit more rusty. Yeah, that's about the best way I can describe it.
yeah, so kind of like a little bit of pink hue to like the sky
Hmm.
and something.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, you get a little bit of a color shift on the blues and greens, but it's not anything just crazy dramatic. So it still remains
Yeah,
pretty neutral.
nice. All right. Well, we're both very busy today. I appreciate your time and appreciate the time of everybody who's watching this video. We'll recap one more time. I got a pair. He's got a pair. I got a website. He's got a website. We got both videos of the live stream on our channels coming in a couple minutes, a couple hours, something like that. All you
Whenever
do
it
is just
processes.
right. All you do is just leave a comment on our video, which is going to be titled this. So just come back to it, click on it again, I guess, and just leave a comment. And there's a timer. leave a comment and let us know. I guess which pair you want, even though whoever whoever comments on my video is going to get my pair, and whatever comments on his.
Yeah.
But still, just let us know kind of what your favorite is, I guess. Or maybe
Yeah.
don't do that because then it'd be sad if you get the wrong one. But anyways.
Will we?
You got two chances. You got two. I put. This is not two. This is four. We got two chances. It's been a long day. You got two chances. One chance on my channel. One chance on his. Leave a comment with your IG name, or somehow where we can contact you that you're not going to get hacked or whatever. So we like the IG stuff. And then I guess we're gonna pick a giveaway. We're gonna pick a winner on. What do you think? We haven't decided this yet. When are we picking the winner?
2 weeks. Give everybody time, or is that too long for this?
No, I think the 18th. So that'd be the 18th, which is a Friday again. We'll try to hop on for a quick IG live stream because that's just easier for us to do. And then we're going to pick a winner live. So there's not going to be any silly shenanigans stuff. And we're just going to pick a winner live. So that'll be fun. And yeah, if you want his pair, go on his channel. If you want my pair, go on my channel. And if you want both, go on both the channels. Yeah. I recommend going on both channels. Oh, and if you want to see what they look like, I have a link in the description down below in this video to both Matt's website and my website, where we have high quality photos of what they look like in the artificial light. But it really is going to show you kind of what you're buying, what you're getting, what you're winning. Keep saying buying.
So sell.
I'm trying to make that money. We're trying to move some product. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into the live stream, and we'll catch you in the next one, all right?
See you guys.
All right, bye.